Can you imagine you've booked your ideal venue, you've got everybody invited along, and you get an email from your venue saying, sorry, we've changed your terms and conditions, what you wanted isn't going to cost that anymore, and if you don't want our new booking, we're going to have to cancel. Can you imagine you've booked your beautiful ideal venue and you get an email from them saying, sorry, we've changed our terms and conditions, that package is no longer available. You can either purchase a higher price package or we're going to have to cancel your reservation. This happens to more and more people as prices inflate and venues struggle to keep up and keep competitive. I'm Lorna Reeves and I'm the founder of MyOhMy Weddings, the UK's #1 LGBT dedicated wedding planning service. And today I'm going to share 3 top tips with you as to how you can protect yourself legally when you're planning your wedding. Tip number 1, read contracts carefully. All the contracts from your wedding venues and your suppliers, even if they don't initially offer them, make sure you receive a copy electronically and give you the time to read step by step through the contracts before you sign them. Make sure you know how you can get out of a contract, but also where any loopholes for them may lie. Do they have permission to change the terms and conditions? The package you're signing up to, is that set in stone? And if you pay the money up front, does that secure it a little more carefully? Make sure you read them carefully and make sure that you're covered. Don't be afraid to go back to the venue either if there's something that you're not sure about or something you're not happy about. These contracts are open to negotiation and you can absolutely make sure they say what you need them to say to make sure that you're all protected. Tip number 2, make sure that you take out wedding insurance. I know it seems like a big faff on something that's unnecessary and expensive time, but it really does protect you if your venue goes broke, if a supplier fails to show up, or heaven forbid you get a flood in your house and it ruins your wedding outfits. Your wedding insurance covers all of that. If you have to cancel because somebody becomes terribly ill, your wedding insurance will cover that too. It just ensures that you have a little bit of a safety net because you're planning your wedding maybe 12 months, maybe 24 months away, and a lot can happen in that time. So get some extra security and purchase some wedding insurance. Tip number 3, ask your venues and your big suppliers what insurances they have. They should have public liability, they perhaps have other insurances too. So double check what they have so that you can make sure your wedding insurance you can tailor to what you need. By checking the insurances that your venues and suppliers hold means that you can ensure how responsible they are and you can just test how professional they're being in the delivery of their service. In this day and age, you really need to protect yourself and your money as much as entirely possible. It seems like a very dark side of the wedding planning business, but you wouldn't make a large purchase in your house or a nice new car without checking the finer detail, and your wedding is no different. You're spending a lot of money on this. Let's make sure it's safe and make sure you're getting what you're expecting to get.